Well, I feel like I'm in New Orleans, but really we're in Bay St. Louis. We've got some beautiful music in the background. I'm speaking with Nancy. Nancy, tell us about this restaurant.
Well, this has been a lifelong dream of mine to do this. I own the building, and I started serving lunch in a 12 by 12 kitchen 8 years ago. And just about 10 months ago, expanded my kitchen and moved the whole back of the building to just be total restaurant. I grew up in New Orleans. You made a reference to New Orleans.
I did.
So, I did grow up in New Orleans, and Bay St. Louis was a natural gravitation for me. It's like little New Orleans for me.
For you. And you know, it's so great because there's such a New Orleans influence here, and we have the great artists, we have people with imaginations who have come here, and it's a little better. It's wide open anyway.
Absolutely. And you know, it's very bohemian. It's only 45 minutes from New Orleans, and it's such a wonderful artist community, from potters to fine art, to food, art.
Of course, food. Now, of course, speaking of food, I notice on your shirt it says chef.
Yes.
So you are a chef, and I assume you've been that way for a long time.
Yes. I got my formal restaurant training at cooking at Commander's Palace in New Orleans in the 90s. But the true benefit of my experience and talent comes from my mother and my grandmother. It's just old New Orleans cooking.
What can people expect here at Lulu's as far as cooking is concerned? Now, we're here at the brunch, so we have a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of lunch here.
Oh yeah, we have griots and grits, shrimp and grits, eggplant Benedict. It's a very traditional New Orleans brunch fare. Our lunches include roast beef po' boy, of course, slow roasted, chicken salad. I do bisque, corn and crab bisque, soups, salads, just a conglomeration. And then dinners are trout pecan, very New Orleans fare as well. Our noodle pillow, which is grilled shrimp with wonderful grilled vegetables, and then I throw in specials. We do prime rib and some Mediterranean fare.
And I guess people need to understand that this is not fast food. You come in and you sit and you enjoy.
You will, yes, everything is cooked to order. We don't pre-cook anything. So you might have to wait a few minutes, but my anticipation of you having to wait is that you leave with a wonderful memory of really good food.
So when we say shrimp, we're not talking about these frozen things that.
No. Actually, I just got back from picking up fresh shrimp for this morning for our shrimp and grits.
And I guess that is really what you're trying to convey with this restaurant.
Yes, it's not a just come fill your belly with mediocre food. My whole dream is to make this a memorable experience, and if someone out there knows somebody that's coming to Bay St. Louis, I want them to say, you have to go to Lulu's.
There you go. And of course, Nancy, I'm sure that people come up to you and say, you know what you want to do with this dish? Do you get a lot of suggestions?
I don't get a lot of that. No, I don't.
You hit it on the nail already.
I'll hit it on the nail. Nail on the head. Yep.
Exactly. Now, I noticed too that a lot of restaurants don't really serve dinner anymore. Late dinners. They're mostly going to a lunch or afternoon lunch, that type of thing. Evidently, that is the trend. People don't like the heavy meals at night.
I don't really know how to answer that question. We have a lovely dinner menu, but it's light. But if you come for dinner and you want a roast beef po' boy, I'm going to serve it to you. Or if you want chicken salad or something that we serve at lunch, I will certainly accommodate that.
So attention to detail, attention to the good, fresh food. That's what Lulu's going to offer. And of course, I have to ask you the obvious question. This is Nancy's restaurant. We have Lulu in the name. Where did that come from?
Like I said, it's a dear friend of mine. If you want to know the story, we were watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and her given name is Cindy, and Cindy Lulu is in The Grinch That Stole Christmas, and somehow it just stuck.
Lulu came there.
Lulu stuck.
Thank you, Nancy, for your time. I know you're cooking in the kitchen, so I won't hold you up. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your brunch.